Hey, hello everybody, my name is Mr. Soizes. Today I'm not going to be showing you how to build an invention in Minecraft. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own Minecraft toys. And though they look like they're paper, you actually can make solid blocks and, as many as you want. All that you need is some supplies. You can also make ones that are not so solid, and they're not as fun. So I'm going to show you how to make the solid version where you can actually build stuff in real life, and then you can build it in Minecraft, but at least your parents might care if you build it in real life compared to in Minecraft. At least mine might. I really hope. The items you're going to need are...
You're going to need the paper cutouts of the characters and the blocks that you're going to make. I'll leave some links in the description, but I'd love to see you guys make your own. You're going to need some scissors, a hot glue gun or two, and of course lots of hot glue. I'd also suggest having some sort of scotch tape, masking tape, white glue, glue stick, something to hold the blocks together, because in the video when I was recording, I did use hot glue, but I found out that was a mistake later on because when I put the hot glue inside of the blocks, it melted the glue that was actually holding the structure of the block together, and the paper would start to open and hot glue was getting everywhere. First, you're going to want to cut out your blocks and characters from the surrounding paper. Then fold on all of the creases of the block, including those little tabs. Now you're going to put your blocks together, leaving the top side open. Especially if you're making a character, you want to leave the top of the leg open so that you can actually add hot glue inside of it so that the base of the character is heavier and so the character will actually stand. You're going to want to line up all of your blocks and start putting a little bit of hot glue in each one. If they feel like they're starting to open and hot glue is kind of coming out of the seams, you can seal that up with some masking tape, which is like the green or blue kind of painter's tape. And remember to just do layers of hot glue, and the reason you do that is so that the previous one has some time to solidify and keep the shape of the block. And if you just put a bunch of liquid inside of the block, the middle of it will kind of bulge out. So if you put a little bit at a time, the paper is able to actually hold its block shape, and you won't end up with these wonky sort of blocks. Now once all of them are filled up, you're going to go ahead and close all of them. Please be careful because depending on how much you filled it, there might be some hot glue spilling out of the sides, and if there is, you just don't worry about it right now. Let it dry and you can cut it off later. As far as the characters, you're going to want to put some hot glue at the bottom of the feet, maybe fill up the legs about half, and then you're going to want to attach the legs to the torso and the arms and all of that. And you can also add a little bit of weight to like the torso just to help keep that weight in the center and at the bottom of the character. Now you can pose them however you like while you're putting it together, but you could also add an armature into it, which is just a way for like the character to move around. Usually people make it out of metal, or they actually have a thing called an armature and they build the whole character around it. So this would be the time to do that. So after a few hours or about a day of letting your blocks cool down, everything inside should be all solid and they should be ready to play with. I made a little animation to show you guys how I'm playing with my blocks, but I'd love to know how you guys are playing with yours. Make sure to tell me down in the comments down below, or send me a video down in the comments below, or on Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and don't forget to smile. So here's my animation, and I have some little funny, silly stuff that I did at the end.
What's the moral of the story here?
Don't set fires inside. Maybe.